Hello everyone, welcome to my Shin Megami Tensei 5 Comprehensive Demon Fusion and Optimization Guide. This guide will go over the basic fusion mechanics for the game, and hopefully help you to min-max your demon stat for those tougher in-game fights such as Shiva and the Demi-Fiend. If you're still early on in the game or in the mid-game, don't worry, I kinda have you guys covered as well. I'll just give you guys a couple tips. Also, this is my first guide I've ever done, so please bear with me. Quick announcement before we get started. Did you know that 0% of people who watch my videos haven't subscribed? I'm not gonna do that.
A like, comment, and a sub would be pretty nice, though.
Oh yeah, one more thing. This video would also contain spoilers for the game. So for some reason, if you haven't beaten the game yet, spoiler alert, yeah. Also, I'll have timestamps for anything else in the description, but I'll go over that in a little bit. Also, I know this guide is extremely late, and it's taken me forever to make because I've just been really busy and also kind of lazy at the same time, so I apologize for that. Anybody who's been looking forward for me making new content. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. Before we get into any of this, I'm going to explain the rules and the different types of fusions. Once again, if you aren't interested in this and know what you're doing already, I already have timestamps in the description, and if you want the min-maxing tips, I'll also have that in there too. Okay, for starters, as you know, the game explains it to you, and even if it doesn't, you'll find out on your own. Your character can only fuse demons that are his level or lower. There are certain circumstances where this actually is not the case, such as fusion accidents, or having certain miracles in the game. Types of fusions. So we have 4 types in this game. Dyad is your most basic one. That's in any Shin Megami Tensei game, any Persona game. This is just your basic, fusion dance from Dragon Ball. Yeah, reverse fusion. This is Dyad, but you can see all the possible combinations that you can make with your current party. With Dyad and reverse fusion, no Maka is required, so if you're low on money and you're like, man, I want to fuse, you can do that with these 2 options. It's reverse compendium fusion. This is a brand new fusion mechanic that was introduced in this game. It's kind of similar to reverse fusion, but you spend money, which is kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. But instead of showing you all the combinations in your current party, it shows you the demons you can make with any demons that are registered in your demon compendium. And for some reason, if you don't know what your demon compendium is, this is literally just your demon Pokedex. The next fusion and the last type is special fusion. This allows you to summon special demons that you unlock through playing the story and along with doing some side quests as well. These are where you get some pretty nasty demons, and as you can see, I don't have all of the special demons unlocked. Essences are a new part of the game, and with essences, you can either transfer resistances to your main character or transfer non-unique skills to demons and your main character as well. With this, you can further min-max your demons and your Nahobino. You can get essences in a variety of ways, but you can only hold 1 at a time. So I'm going to go to my character here, and you can see I have a lot of essences that I've gotten through playing the game. But like I said, you can only hold 1 at a time, which kind of sucks, but if you could hold more than 1, that'd be kind of busted. Great job, Atlas, on balancing that. Anyways, they can be acquired from treasure boxes, the golden things that you find on the map, leveling up your demons, and you can actually find some at Gustav, but the ones at Gustav are not that great. Great way of getting essences multiple times is continually leveling up your demons that you want the essence from. So let's say I want Shiva's pretty awesome essence or skills. I just get a Shiva, I fuse Shiva to a level that's not 99 and continually level him up. If you already have some of your demons that are just maxed out right now, like I have every single one of my demons in my party maxed out, my best advice would be to go to reverse compendium fusion, then choose the demon of your liking. So in this case, I'll choose Mata, and then sort by level. You'll hit that twice. This is right now it's sorting in reverse order. As you can see, the highest level I can possibly fuse is at the bottom. So as you can see, I have the level 48 Anzu that's in my compendium, and he'll be level 85. And if I keep leveling him up, eventually I will get his essence if I've already used it. Now, this is going to be a lot harder with demons such as Metatron, because Metatron already, his standard level is going to be like level 96, but the best I could do is level 98 as of right now. So a good way to maybe get this down is to fuse a lower level of the demons that you find that make up the actual demon. So in this case, I would find Ball and get him to a lower level, and find Shiva and get him to a lower level, and then fuse together and hopefully make a lower level Metatron and eventually get his essence. But if you still can't do that, I'd recommend doing a New Game Plus on Reborn mode, and finding the certain essences you're looking for. Like, you might have to actually beat the game once again or get close to the ending, so that's going to take a little longer. But a great example of this for the Nahobino is the Aogami essences, because you can only find these once per game and there's no way to get them. So if I want like Profane Land and I didn't get it my first playthrough and I've already used the essence, I would have to replay the game again, which kind of sucks, but it adds a little bit of replay value to the game. Okay, so now on to my tips for those of you in the early and mid game. So for those of you that are in early game, I don't have too many tips, but there's plenty of comprehensive beginner guides out there. But as far as my tips, the only thing I could possibly recommend is you see a demon, recruit any demons that you don't have to expand your demon compendium, and that's going to help you a lot, especially in the long haul. So you don't have to go back to an area that you didn't get the demons at. For example, I was an idiot and did not get Sandman and Kate Sith, so I had to go back to the first area and I got them, and it made my life a tad bit easier because I could fuse more demons that I didn't have before. Also, do not be afraid of fusing away your favorite demons, as you can get them even stronger later with the method that I have later on in the video. Alright, for those people in mid-game, I'd recommend applying the same tips I talked about in the early game, but in addition, I would probably recommend making specialized demon builds, like having a designated healer, buffer, magic damage dealer, physical damage dealer, etc. A really good mid-game demon, I would say, early mid-game is Parvati, and later on with Parvati you can fuse into Idun, which Idun is a very good healer because of this skill right here. Golden Apples is very good. Alrighty, last but not least, for my people in the in-game, and probably the main reason why many of you clicked on this video. We're gonna get right into it. So, as you can see, most of my demons in my party have stats that go well past 100. And it's possible in this game, as you can see. Like, I even have my Trumpeter that has magic stat of 141, which is absolutely insane. Also, during my playthrough, I refused Yoshitsune and Idun to have a higher stat levels at lower levels as well. So that's why they have very high stat levels. And this method I'm about to show you, you can do this with nearly any demon in the game. For example, my Pixie here. You want Shin Megami Tensei 3's Super Pixie that you get at the end of the game? You can have that. Gotta build her right. Like, as you can see, I literally just did this earlier, and her magic stats at level 99. And she has a whole bunch of in-game moves such as Luster Candy, Debilitate, and Dakunda, and Null Dark to cover her only weakness. But I'm not gonna use this demon, like I said before. This is strictly just for examples, that just to show you guys that you can do this with any demon. Another example is Slime. I got his stats fairly high, but they could probably go even higher with enough min-maxing and using essences to further cover his weaknesses and give him better skills. You want a team of elementals? I got that too. I got the Aqua Element, magic stat to 117. I got Earth's Vitality to 105. And then I got Eros's magic stat to 100 with a couple crazy in-game moves. You can do this with any demon that you want that you have registered in your compendium. Alright, the main things you need to make this whole process happen are a couple miracles and a couple other things that I will discuss. So we're going to start off by listing the miracles that are needed to make this happen. For starters, you're going to need Warrior's Conception. Basically lets newly fused demons gain stat bonuses based on the stats of the demons fused. The next one is Unforgotten Memories, which states newly fused demons gain EXP based on the stats of the demons fused. For min-maxing your stats, though, I probably would not recommend this one, but if you still have it unlocked and you're worried that you messed this whole process up, it's okay. Don't worry. It's just, you know, it's going to be a little bit harder to min-max, but you're okay. The prayers of Strength, Vitality, Magic, Agility, and Luck are very nice as well, which gives you an additional +1 increase to the demon's stat when the demon levels up. In general, if you're in the in-game already, you're going to have most of these unlocked, and having every single miracle unlocked is just going to help you out. As for the optional stuff, I would definitely recommend having as many spyglasses as you can buy and having a lot of Maka, and I mean a lot. I'd recommend having well over 1 million Maka, and I'm going to go over some things that you can do to help speed up the Maka gain process for those of you who have the DLC and those of you without DLC. Okay, like I said earlier, you're going to need a lot of Maka for this process. So in general, I'd recommend everyone to have the Hand of God miracle, which is a rare chance to acquire 1 extra relic from the vending machines that you find across the world map. For those of you that are playing on normal or casual or own the safety DLC and also own the Mitama DLC, congratulations. This process is going to be really quick for you compared to the other methods that I have later on in the video. Like I said, timestamps will be in the description for those of you that are playing on hard and those of you who don't own the DLC, so hopefully those methods later on will help you guys as well. Okay, for those of you that have the DLC and don't know where to go, you want to go to open up your menu, go to System, Options, and then scroll all the way down till you see Mitama Appearance, Maka, EXP, Glory, or Difficulty. Just looking for a Maka. Turn this to Increase and turn this difficulty down to Safety. And then you're going to hit apply and hit yes, and then that part's done. The next thing you want to have is have any one of your main party members have a multi-hit Almighty skill. So my Nahobino has Divine Arrowfall, but you don't have to use the Nahobino, like if you're going for an elemental kind of build on him for late game, and you don't have that, you can always just make another demon that has a multi-hit Almighty move. Like Shiva has Tendava, uses a lot of MP, but I recommend stuff like Divine Arrowfall, Megiddo, Megidola, or Megadoleon. I think a couple of demons in the late game have that. Like for example, Metatron has Megadoleon, and it's going to hit really hard because you have the safety difficulty on. I probably missed a few options, but if you have any other recommendations, feel free to comment any other tips that you have to make this process easier. Okay, so now all we have to do is go around, and that DLC should help you see more of the gold Mitamas flying around. So we're just going to look for one real quick. Okay, so I found one. I actually found two, which is awesome. So we're just going to encounter one. Then what you want to do, you want to have your main person who has the multi-hit Almighty skill up first, and you want to use it. And we're about to see how much damage we do. I mean, we're already level 99, but regardless of your level, I'm pretty sure if you're in the last area, you should be able to one-shot these guys. Okay. And then now we should get the items that we can sell at Gustav for Maka. Also, we got a lot of money just for killing the gold guys. Those items are the main thing that's going to get you a lot of Makas. So we're going to go to Cadaver's Lair, visit my homie Gustav, and we're just going to sell him, like, this is all the stuff that I already have before, and some of it I was farming, and that's a lot of Makas, and as you can see, I've got to 1,000,000 Maka. So basically just do that, find the gold Mitamas, kill them over and over again until you think you have enough Maka to fuse. The amounts vary per demon, but I just recommend doing this like just in your free time. Watch some TV or something like that and just farm these guys. For my viewers that are playing on hard and own the Mitama DLC, you can also do this, but I'd recommend having your spy glasses. So those spy glasses I told you to buy earlier, this is going to be very helpful for you. Basically, you're going to do the exact same thing I did in the normal mode with DLC portion of the video, but instead you're going to find the gold Mitamas. So here's one right here. So if you use an Almighty skill, it's probably not going to kill these guys in the first turn. So what I would recommend doing is using your spy glasses to target their weakness, and then you're going to hit them. So let's use it on this guy. He's weak to fire. So you want to have just a demon that goes second that has all the elemental skills possible, so you can cover the variety of weaknesses these guys will have. For those of you who do not have any of the DLC, your best bet for farming Maka is to have the Hand of God miracle and to run around and grabbing relics from the various vending machines that are on the map. Now, I don't know any current routes off the top of my head, but just look for those little icons in the bottom left corner. Like, here's a vending machine, and just go around grabbing as many things that you can, and then hopefully selling them for enough Maka. Now, that process is going to take a whole lot longer, but if you really want to do this, that's probably your best bet. But there are a couple of set spawns for the gold Mitamas that I think I know one of them on the last area, which the one I'm currently in. This is where you can find the guaranteed gold Mitama spawn. You have to come all the way to this portion of the map. The quickest way to get here is I'd recommend taking the fast travel point here at the pond and then making your way down. And it's a bit of a long route to actually get to this thing, so I don't know if this is totally worth it, but if for those of you that are just interested in just finding a gold Mitama to kill, just go down, and then you're going to go around this mountain right here till you get to the top where I'm at, as you can see, and then you're going to make your way to these two trees, and you'll see the gold Mitama right here, and then that's it. Now that you have the necessary Maka materials, we can start this process. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Demon Fusion and then go to Reverse Compendium Fusion. And you need to fuse one of the elemental demons. What I mean by this are Earthus, Eros, Aquans, or Flamius. Any one of these. The reason for this is because during my playthrough I've noticed that these demons in particular are used in a vast majority of fusions. I'd probably recommend Flamius because I've seen him the most when I use Reverse Compendium Fusion. So we're going to do this real quick. I'm going to fuse Flamius. I'm going to try to fuse my strongest one. The best way to find out your strongest, everybody's is going to be different probably, is to sort your demons by level or HP, MP, cost. Just look for the stats that give you the highest bonuses. So in my case, it looks like, just making sure, always scroll down because you never know. It's weird how the sorting works in this game. So my strongest is my Mephisto and Ariok fused together, and this should give him a lot of stuff. And also transfer anything that looks really good onto any of these guys. So I'd recommend, you like, for example, Frey Kugel's really nice, Megadolion, Luster Candy, Dekaja, and any null skills or something like Endure or Enduring Soul. Just anything you want to transfer over in general. Okay, so now that we've done this, we can actually fuse other stronger demons and carry over Flamius' stat bonuses using the Miracle Skill Warrior's conception that I talked about earlier. And see, he's level 69. Nice. As he levels up, he's going to get even stronger. Now that we've fused Flamius, the best thing to do right now is to level him up. So you could either go and fight some enemies, which is going to take you forever, or if you have any Grimoires, I'd recommend using those on him to level him up, and his stats are going to go up in turn as well, thanks to the prayer miracles that I also talked about earlier. If you have the DLC, you can actually go to your settings and change. So, you know, I still have mine, the Maka Mitama spawns increase. So instead, I'm just going to go to EXP, and then I'm going to farm the red Mitamas that are around the map for more Grimoires. Also, if you're in the very last area of the game, the Empyrean, Gustav should now sell Grimoires that you can buy, but they're very expensive. But if you have enough Maka, I'd recommend go and buying them. See, 30 costs 1.2 million Maka, so it's a lot. And just keep on leveling up until you're satisfied, and then we're going to proceed to the next step. Okay, so now we're back. I went to Dyad Fusion. I'm just going to show you guys something. This is what I figured out whenever I made my current powerful demons. So I went to Dyad, and then I went to Flamius, and then as you can see, he fuses with almost every single person in my party and makes these current demons, for example, Parvati, absolutely insane. If you want to see what else he can fuse into, I go to Reverse Compendium Fusion, and then let's look for Jack Frost, for example. See if we fuse. Flamius is used here with Kelpie to make Jack Frost. And I'll just pick another random demon and show you guys. Nagaraja, Elphagor. Flamius is right here. And then you just want to keep fusing over and over and over again, just transferring over your stat bonuses. And the more you fuse with bonus stats, the stronger your overall compendium will become. But if you want to save Flamius, I'm not going to do that right now. You want to go to your compendium and then register to compendium, and this will register Flamius to the compendium so you can bring him back and use him once more in another fusion. This is why you need a lot of Maka, because that cost keeps going up. The stronger your demons are, the stronger their stats are. Also, the demons that are used in the special fusion are probably going to profit from this the most, since, for example, Huanglong, he uses 4 of these demons, and if you can get all of these guys fused with Flamius or any other of the elemental demons, you can get their stats up, which in turn will increase this man's stats. For example, let me show you my Huanglong. He has all of his stats 100 plus because I used this method. And now that you've done that, you can also fuse your special demons to make lower level demons in your compendium even stronger. And then you want to repeat this process until you are satisfied. Also, if you have any bombs while playing the game, you can find these in chests and finding all of the Mimans across the map from Gustav. you can further level up the stats of your demons even more. And this also applies to lower level demons. So let's go and fuse Turdock. And we'll use Flamius and Hectona Trees. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Probably butchered that. But yeah, as you can see, his stats are increased even more, and then I can use Turdock and other fusions as well. I'm not the best at explaining things, but hopefully you guys understood that, and by seeing my examples, I hope that helped you guys out as well. I think that's probably going to be it for the guide. If anyone else is interested in my current builds that I have for some of my demons, like I optimized my Idun to be more of a healer. And if you guys are interested in how I did that, please leave a comment and I'll be more than happy to maybe post a guide on how I built some of my demons. The beauty of SMT5 is that it's a very unique game and you can play however the heck you want. But with this method, you can expand your arsenal of demons to whatever the heck you want. So that's probably going to do it for this guide. Thank you all so much for watching. A lot of research and experimentation went into this video, so I hope you guys learned something from this guide. And if you did, or you like the guide in general, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys around. Hopefully, I'll continue more of my guides in the future. But as for YouTube, I'm back and everything. I'm still working on Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've been sick and I've been traveling a lot. So, but I'll put all that in the description if you guys want to know where I've been and what I'm doing currently. So other than that, thank you all so much for watching and peace out.